uh, Hello, my brothers and sisters. Um, I hope you guys are doing good, and I hope everyone have had a beautiful weekend and an awesome time with either your families or your friends or your relative. Uh, I hope you guys have had a good time with them um, through God grace. For those who've been with me over last few week or over last few days. Um, I've been I've been juggling life and work and just coming here to share ideas with you guys. But it's always awesome to just come here and say hello to you guys. Today I want to touch base on something I've been talking over last 3 days, which is financial literacy, uh, money skill, understanding the financial world. You know, I've introduced about the money skill, what is the purpose of money, uh, how do money function, and then I'll talk as well about budgeting and planning. If you have someone who have seen that on my two videos. Uh, so today I want to talk about the same thing, which is financial literacy on money skill, understanding money on the perspective of these other two important areas of money, which are spending and saving. So spending is really vital and is really important when it comes to money. How do you spend your money? And that way of managing your money and having control of it, knowing how you can spend it, allow you to go on the other side of what we call financial saving, where you have money that are left over and you can use them with anything that you want to use, which I will talk about how you can use saving later on, about either be investment or creating wealth. But today I want to touch base more specifically on spending and saving. Money, as I said the other day, money has its own law, how it operates. It is an energy, you know. There is what we call natural law of how money work, and one of it is how the money flow in to you and how money flow out. So if you have income, that's the flowing of your money into you. When you spend it, that's the flowing out. So your spending uh, is really vital in when it comes to understanding money skill. And spending is, if I can define it, it's how you basically have your financial bill that I've talked the other day, things that you spend your money on to live a life. And so for you to understand that it's not everything that you need to go out there and buy with your money. There are things that are you need them. There are what we call basic needs, and then there are secondary needs, and there are like luxurious need as well. But it's not everything that you have to go out and buy with your money and spend money. And I've seen a lot how people spend their money rampagely without control. They go to shop and they buy everything. You know, they go on the weekend and do shopping, especially like clothes and food that are not, or things that are not really necessary for you for your daily life. And so you waste your money. You spend a lot of your money on things that you really don't need. But if you're someone who understands how money works and how they can help you, then you have a spending control or a spending management. You gotta have a set of way of doing things, you know. And this is where uh, you know, strategies come in. You gotta make sure, as I talked the other day, you have to budget and you have to plan your financial bill. So make sure you write them down, the things that you need. Prioritize everything. It's not everything that you're gonna need. Prioritize everything that is your basic need of your life. Make sure that you spend your money on those things that you need, such as I talk about the financial bill. You need food to eat. You need water to drink. You need electricity. You need a house to live in. Probably need bills for your health, financial insurance. So those things are things that you should know from day to day and month to month or week to week that are important for your money. You need clothes as well. You need to go and buy clothes, but it's not all clothes that you're gonna go out there and buy it all. You gotta have a set of spending. When you stick with it. Set yourself some rules, because it's when your behaviors of how to live with money and understand money, this is where it comes in. You have to be strict. You have to be consistent and believe in those rules that you have set yourself on how to manage your money, such as when you go into the shop, make sure you write everything that you need, put money, beneath it or like beside it. Know exactly how you're gonna go and spend in the shop, so you don't come home not knowing that you have overspent your money. Set yourself some rules to control yourself when it comes to money, and that way it helps you manage your money. Know your banking system as well. Have a different set of bank cards that you can allocate your money in, so you know how you're going to spend your money real well. And that way it helps you even to understand, how you can do saving. You set up some money apart from all the things that you have spent. In accounting 101 or in accounting principle, it's what we call cash flow report. You have your income, you have your expenses. So let's say I have like $1,000 that I want to spend on a week, and I've listed everything that I need to spend on, and let's say I have up to $800. So that's my expense for the week. Now I have 200 left, because 1,000 minus 800, it's like 200 that I've left over with. So that goes into my saving, and I can be able to go and do other things, such as I've talked before about investment or wealth creation as time goes on. And so my brothers and sisters, spending is really, really important, but I will touch base on it more if time allowed us to. There are rules and things that you have to follow when it comes to money, to control your spending, and to make sure that your money give you reward when it comes to spending. Things to do with restricting yourself. Be consistent with your budget and your planning. These are rules that are really, really important when it comes to spending. Be consistent and be strict with your budget and your planning. Stick with it and make sure whatever you go out there and buy is what you meant to buy. And so for that, it helps you a lot controlling your money, spending and saving. And so I'll leave it on that note, my brothers and sisters. I'll talk more about money skill as time allowed us. But for that, I hope you guys have a beautiful week and a beautiful day. God bless you all. My name is Dr. Ria. Peace.